And on today, I want to talk about how to invest in your relationship. How to invest in your relationship. You know, we started a journey, like introducing myself, introduction, and I welcomed you on the other video, and I said we'll be talking about a lot of series, a lot of models on this particular topic, because what I realized is a lot of time other videos that I've made, because they are long videos, people are not patient enough to listen to it. But to benefit you, if you can go back to them, they are on our YouTube channel. That's Married Medicines with Juliana Olubu. Go there. It will bless your soul. It will bless your home. Okay? In so many challenges that you might be going through, the videos are there. But on this one that we've just started a few weeks ago, and I said, okay, we need to do a short videos that when people are going to work in the morning, or anytime you are going to work in the evening, it's something you can listen to in your car. It's something you know that can bless you, even if you just hop on it, or you just saw it somewhere, and let me just listen to what she got to say. Yeah, there's a lot I've got to tell you. Okay, there's a lot I've got to tell you. So last time we talked about benefit of a great marriage. If you have not listened to it, please go over it and listen to it. So we make a decision to say, okay, let's just do short videos, 15, 20, 10 minutes, that will benefit, that will bless your soul. And I really want you to benefit from this. And the capture of what I will be doing from, I think, about 4 models is, what are the descriptions of a great marriage? What are the descriptions of a great marriage? I don't want to say a perfect marriage, because there's no perfect marriage, but definitely there can be a great marriage. Okay, so what are the descriptions of a great marriage? On that model, I'll be doing about four different models. Okay, on that body, on that topic. And the last one I said that already. Benefit of a great marriage. Go and watch it. It will bless your soul. Don't forget, this is Married Medicine Success Institute. And on this model, I'll be talking about how to invest in your relationship. No matter how good your marriage is, it can be made better. Be rest assured about that. Okay? Don't say, oh, we got it together. We understand ourselves. And yes, you do. You might do now. You do. Yeah, it's okay. But sometimes in life, there might come a time in life that you will need some things, and some little things. Because one thing I realize is that some little things, okay, let me put it this way. So many times in our life, the things that make sense to us, or let me say, the things that doesn't make sense to us, or the things we feel, no, those are little things, they are small things. Those are the actual thing that helps us in this life, in journey of our lives. Those little things. So I want you to pay close attention to what I will be talking about today, and I pray that it will bless you, that your marriage will turn a new leaf. It will be a new beginning, a new dawn, and a new day in your home. Okay, so journey with me and enjoy as we long on. So I said, no matter how good your marriage is, it can be made better. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's Married Medicines with your girl, Juliana Olubu. Or when you just type Marriage Medicines, don't forget the S at the end of it. Married Medicines Success Institute, or Marriage Medicines with Juliana Olubu. You will find all the videos. Even my old videos will bless you, because a great marriage has some basics qualities. And I will mention some things, and you think it's small. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, this my marriage is, it's turning me to a monster. That's not it. But I tell you, I promise, if you can follow me on this journey, it will help you. Those things, if you can just do them, as simple as they might sound, those are the things you need. Okay, those are the things that is important to your marriage. Now, when it comes to your marriage, don't ever use mentality to deal with it. Don't. In fact, those things has damaged a lot of people. Based on your mentality, where you grew up from. If you are not careful, those things is what make us. If your past is so rough, if you are not careful, your future will be the same. And the legacy will go on because you are not paying attention to those things. I call them little things because they are the things we don't pay attention to. So, because a great marriage has some basic qualities, which are willingness to resolve your differences. Willingness to resolve your differences and willingness to learn to be flexible. Willingness to learn to be flexible and willingness to resolve your differences. Those two things are important. They are vital. You don't say, oh no, this is just the way I want to do it. And that is the way it will go. If you are not flexible in your marriage, a lot of things will go wrong. A lot. It's not like you saying, oh yeah, my wife's supposed to cook. Thank God for that. But do you know that there's nothing wrong in you cooking as well? You get back from work and your wife closes at work later in the day at night. Just because you have the mentality and you don't want to change it because you believe, that's just the way it's supposed to be. Who said? Where did you read it from? Where did you get it from? Is the world ruling your marriage? Is the things people say around you ruling your marriage? Is the circumstances of other people dwelling in your marriage? And it's causing chaos in that marriage. What I'm saying is be willing. Be willing to learn. Be willing to be flexible. Be willing to resolve your differences. Be willing. If you are not willing to do anything, you just want it to go straight like this. If you don't understand what I just said, now just Google it. Oh, that is how this thing is. Oh, no. Where I come from. No, where I come from can damage your marriage. If you don't pay attention to, okay, how does this thing work for me? How does this thing work for myself and my partner? Not, oh, my dad used to. Oh, my mom used to. As a woman, oh, this is what my dad did. Oh, this is what my mom did. And that's what it's going to be for me. Are those things convenient for you? Please note that there is no right way to be married. Yes, there's no right way to be married. However, there is a wrong way to be married. And let me tell you what that thing is. Wrong way to be married, that is by not investing in your relationship. Yes, there's a wrong way to be married. And one of them is by not investing in your relationship. By not investing in that relationship that you are. If you are not married yet, what are you putting on the table? I'm not talking about money, because all those things put together. What are you doing to make it better? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to unlearn? Are you ready to resolve your issue easily? Are you taking that issue out of context? When your wife has done something or your husband has done something, are you resolving the issue itself, or you are dealing with each other's character? Are you dealing with that issue with zero emotions, not putting just your personal emotion, but you are putting your marriage in that issue? You know, your marriage is more than the two of you. It's more than you as a husband. It's more than you as a wife. And if you are not married yet, when you're going into marriage is more than just, what we want, how we want it to do it. Organizing it in your head. Okay. So don't get caught up in your emotion and forget about your spouse's feeling. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in it. Okay. So now another thing I really want to mention is relationship needs a regular investment of time and effort to grow. Let me say it again. Relationship needs a regular investment of time and effort to grow and flourish. if you don't have time for that marriage, things will fall apart. I remember, things fall apart. There's that series that we used to watch back then. Okay, don't let me digress. But what I'm saying is, if you don't invest time and effort in that marriage, it will not grow and it will not flourish. So you need a regular investment. In any business you're doing, do you know that if you don't invest regularly on that business, if you don't invest your time, if you just say, oh, I just want to dump this money here, that money will not grow by itself. Even if you dump it somewhere, some other people has to be there to grow that business, so there will be profit afterwards. So it's just like that. If you don't invest in your business, if you don't invest in the things you do, nothing will come out. That place of work that you are putting all your 100% to, if you don't, you will not be a good employee. No, you not be whatever. Don't let that take away my point here. But what I'm saying is this: pay attention to yourselves, to your spouse. Have time. You need to invest your time. You need to invest a lot of effort. You need to put in a lot of effort for that marriage to grow and flourish. Although there might be some times where things are going great with your marriage. You know, some people say, no, we understand ourselves. Yes, there might be some times that things are going great, and it's the same thing that you are doing that is making it to go great. And at the same time, however, there will also be some times when, even though you are putting effort, you are putting a lot into that marriage, but it feels like you are not doing enough because everything keeps going down the drain. Do you notice that sometimes the same thing you are doing like this, you will do it for a period of time and it will be working. And that same thing you are doing, it will get to a time and that thing will seem like it's not working. For those of you that are into business, entrepreneurs and all that, do you know that some things that you do, this is how we do it. When I wake up in the morning, I do this, I put it here, I do that, I do this advert, I will do this. And at the same thing, to get to a time, and those things you just realize, why are these things not working again? Like, it's the same thing that we do. It's the same investment. It's the same money. It's the same effort that we are putting. And things are not just, I don't know what's going on. Yes, it happens. What that is telling you is, okay, what is going on in this business? Oh, maybe people don't get connected this way anymore. Oh, maybe this advert is not working anymore. Oh, maybe the way the ambassadors or the influencers or the this and okay, let me change the face. Oh, let me rebrand. That's what it happens in marriage. Don't say, oh, when I married you, don't you know I was like this? There is room for change. There is room to put things together and make it work. There's room for you to do things in another way. Rebrand yourselves. Do something differently. Don't just keep like, you're just going like this. Go, go, go. If you don't know what go, go, go means, Google it. But what I'm saying is, there is a change. There must be a change. The more effort you put, the more results you will see. Okay? You might just sound like, oh, this person doesn't understand. This woman doesn't understand. This girl doesn't understand what I'm going through. I put all my effort. I can't do anything. Yes, but you can change that effort that you're putting. Do you know that? But that you can just use a small tactics and things will just work out for you. So, whatever you're going through, no matter what, please, your marriage is important. One thing we don't realize is this. We feel that marriage is like a secondary. You get what I mean? Like, my this is more important, my that is more important. But do you know that every bad person, every unkind husband, unkind wife, or unkind fiance or fiancé or whatever, it starts from home. And do you know the maker of home, our Lord Jesus Christ, knows what it's doing. Because if you are trained well from home and your parents did well in their home, in the marriage, you know that's what you will take to your own marriage too. So be careful. Don't say marriage is not important. In fact, it is the number one on your table. It should be number one on your table. Because whatever goes wrong there affects everything. Those bad stuff that you have, check where they are coming from. That bad boss that you have, check where it's coming from. Check where she's coming from. There's always something. There's always root. That father that left you, that husband, that wife that left you, what happened? And you thought, okay, I did all I could, but this thing is not working. The first question is, let's check the root. Where is she or he coming from? Then apart from that, before your marriage, what happened? What did you see? Why did you marry each other in the first place? What are you investing in that marriage? You need to sit down and solve the blaming game and say, okay, what are we putting into this marriage? But the truth is, the last one, that I talked about saying, no matter what or however or anything that is happening, you are putting your time, your effort and everything, but it feels like you are not doing anything. You are not doing enough because everything keeps going down the drain, going very rough. But if you hang in there a longer haul, you will eventually be guaranteed and gain growth, which will lead to a successful marriage, which will lead you to a flourishing marriage. If you can just change things a little bit, if you can just be mature a little more, if you can just call each other and talk about the issue without putting your personal interest, but you are putting the interest of your marriage. Most of the time, the reason why we don't resolve things is, oh, me, you did this to me. How will you do that? Is that what a man supposed to do? Is that what a woman supposed to do? As a woman, go and look at other people out there and see what they are doing. Oh, are you doing the right thing? If you want to fix someone, the first thing you need to do is to fix yourself. When you fix yourself, then you can fix someone else. Check yourself. Are you doing enough? Sincerely, without just putting yourself only what you want or how you think things should be. Are you putting your spouse into consideration in your decision making? What are you doing differently to make your marriage work? What are you doing differently? Consider your spouse and change your perspective about marriage from today. Stop talking about, oh, this is how you're supposed to do it. Talk about, this is how we're supposed to do it. Oh, this is what we can do to make our marriage work. This is what we're supposed to do to make it work. Have we ever gone for counseling before on that marriage? Let me tell you a secret. No matter how great your marriage is, it's good for you to always check on each other. See, counseling is not when you have problem. Counseling is when you don't even have problem, but you are guiding against it. You are guiding your marriage not to have problem. Why do you go to school? Why do you study? Why do you want to do something different? So that you can impact your world, you can earn. So why do you want to work? So it's not when you don't, how do I put it? It's not when you don't have a job. That's when you start searching for a job. or when you are in a deep when you're in a deep problem, and that's when you start looking for money to solve the problem. Okay? So, you don't have to have a problem before you go for counseling. Go for counseling at least from time to time. Even if you are so like you don't care and everything is going, at least once in a year. I'm talking about if you're married and things are going well. But don't wait until things get bad or things will go wrong. Go for counseling. Go for godly counsel. Like, look for counselors that knows what they are doing, number one. Number two, that they are not just blabbing and using their head. Number three, that they are very practical about what they are doing. Go for those that are very practical. Go for those that knows the knowledge of God concerning marriage, the will of God. It's very important. I know these days we talk about it a lot and people think, what's the big deal? You know, I was talking to someone and the husband said the wife called to book for counseling and all that. And when the husband called, before then, the husband said, oh, those guys, are they the one that married you for me? In the first place, you're supposed to go for premarital counseling before even getting into the marriage. So from the beginning, it's wrong. I've called someone before, like, okay, in your family, what do you do? Like, what are the things you do? And the person was talking about a lot of things that I can't even mention. And I can't even tell the person, like, what? Is this what you do for this long? You never knew. And that is why it's important to go for counseling. Don't think about the money. Even there are some people that can give you free. You know, we have some free counseling that we do with people, free one, at least the basics ones that you need. Don't ignore it. Don't be shallow-minded. Do something different. Make your marriage work. And in this journey, I'll be talking about communication. I'll be talking about how you can create, how you can be a great partners. I'll be talking about a whole lot of things. I'll be talking about how things can actually work for you. We'll be very practical about it. Invest in your marriage. It's important. Invest your time. Put effort. Put a lot of effort. It's worth it. Once you are happy in your home, everything around you, you'll be okay with it because you'll be able to manage them. But no matter how great everything that surrounds you is, and your home, there's always a chaos. You can never be a happy person, woman or man. Please consider all of these things. Change your perspective about marriage from today and invest in each other. Until I come your way again, this is Marriage Medicine's Success Institute with your girl, Juliana Olubu. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Marriage Medicines with Juliana Olubu. Okay, there are some other Marriage Medicines there, but Marriage Medicines, you have to put the S at the end. It's very important. And for my youth out there, for the singles, please go on our YouTube channel as well. That's Singles Solutions. Make sure you put the S. It's very important. Until I come your way again, this is your girl, Juliana Olubu. Peace out. Stay blessed.